that, I'm thanking you for watching this episode of the Avid Screencast. If you want, you can go ahead and subscribe to the podcast at avidscreencast.com or on the iTunes store. Just search for Avid Screencast and it will come right up, or just search for Avid, it should come right up too. If you have any comments or suggestions, future show topics or anything you'd like to tell me, drop me a line at mail@avidscreencast.com or just comment on the website. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/avidscreencast and visit my Facebook page at avidscreencast.com/Facebook. If you'd like to visit my professional website, check out editguy.de and watch what I'm doing when I'm actually working for money. And once again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Avid Screencast. My name is Christian Förster and today I want to show you how to create the so-called Pleasantville effect, as you can see it here, in which the whole image is black and white except for one color, in this case red. After last week's show I thought we could do with a little shiny, so let's do this thing. Two video layers, each with the same video, so I have created a sequence with two layers of video that have the exact same video on layer 1 and layer 2. First, let's create the black and whiteness of the image. Go to Tools, Effect Palette, Image, and just drag and drop the color effect on video layer 1. Now let's go into Effect Mode and turn the saturation way down and maybe just increase the contrast a little. Well, now that the image is black and white, we need to reveal the red color of Miss Santa here. In the Spectromet effect, you can actually see what color is being keyed. Now it's this blue, this light blue here, and you can even see what neighboring colors are still being affected and how soft the transition is from what is keyed to what is not keyed. That is very, very cool and very, very visual and easy to understand. Now just drag and drop the color picker to the red of Miss Santa here. And I can actually see the red is being affected, the red is being keyed out, and it looks very, very good right from the start. You can adjust the tolerance a little, but this actually affects a bit of the halo. This is not a very high quality image, so there's a lot of compression artifacts that are being affected. By clicking Show Alpha, you can actually see what parts of the image are being affected. And you can see there are still parts of the image that we actually don't want to be affected. So let's play with the key saturation line. Get off the Show Alpha. Now you can see that there's a bit of halo again. But it's sufficient, I think. Now we need to invert the key because, of course, you want the image to look exactly the other way around, with the red of Santa's coat visible and the rest black and white. There is no option to invert the alpha in the Spectromet effect as it is, but you can promote it to 3D by clicking the little 3D button here. Go to foreground, and now there's the option to invert the key. So we're done with the Spectromet and it looks pretty good, but you can still see some red on the bathtub here, and we actually don't want that, so let's cancel that out too. Go back to the Effect Palette and Alt or Option drag the Animate effect onto video layer 2. That puts the Animate effect on top of the Spectromet. Go to Effect Mode and just draw a rectangle on the part that you want hidden. Now this is obviously not what we want. We want it to work the other way around. So change the mode to key out, and boom, you're done. This actually looks very nice. Now, of course, if the image was moving a lot, you'd have to animate the animat, which might be a hassle, but in this case, it works really, really well. The animat effect is not real time, so you have to render it to watch it. While playing, anyway. And there we go. Now, isn't that nice? Doesn't that give you a nice warm fuzzy feeling, that Pleasantville effect on the guy shooting the other guy in the bathtub and Miss Santa watching all over it? Well, that's theater for you, right? It's supposed to be like that. Alright, with that I'm thanking you for watching this episode of the Avid Screencast. If you want, you can go ahead and subscribe to the podcast at avidscreencast.com or on the iTunes store. Just search for Avid Screencast and it will come right up, or just search for Avid, it should come right up too. If you have any comments or suggestions, future show topics or anything you'd like to tell me, drop me a line at mail@avidscreencast.com or just comment on the website. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/avidscreencast and visit my Facebook page at avidscreencast.com/Facebook. Like to visit my professional website, check out editguy.de and watch what I'm doing when I'm actually working for money. And once again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
¿Qué es eso de matrimonio? Yo solamente puedo ser tu novio, tu novio, tu novio. Yo te daría todo y mucho más de lo que te mereces. Con ese cuerpo tan escultural y esa carita que a mí me enloquece. Pero sacando la cuenta, el presupuesto pa' que te mantenga tu sueño. Estoy preparado para ciertas cosas y caminando por la vida voy, creyendo que todo es color de rosas. Si sacaste bien tu cuenta, buscando un tema para que te mantenga, un tema para que te mantenga, para que tú goces, para que tú tengas. Oye, nene, yo te aconsejo que te busques un tema, pero que tenga. Búscate un tema que te mantenga, para que tú goces, para que tú tengas. Oye, para que te mantenga, pa' que goce y te lleve pa' la tienda, pa' la tienda. Un tema que te mantenga, pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú tengas. Un tema que te cuide día y noche, hasta que te compre un por aquí, una cosita por allá, mamá. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Un tema con sentimiento, manana de la noche a la mañana. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Pa' que tú goces, pa' que tú aprendas. Esto está bueno, rico. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Con Papi Ricky, con Juan y Kiki. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Con Papi Ricky, con Juan y Kiki. Pa' que tengas lo que tenías que tener. Papi Ricky, con Juan y Kiki.
Well, now that the image is black and white, we again go to the effect palette, go to key, and use the Spectromat and drag and drop it onto video layer 2. If you're used to using the chroma key instead, just don't. The Spectromat is way superior, so use that if in any way possible. Now let's create the key effect.
Palacio de la Salsa buscando un papi Ricky que tuviera guaniquiqui, pero se fue en blanco y entonces los muchachos del Trabuco